right now. Hey, happy Monday evening, everybody. Hey, yeah, it's beautiful, winding down of a beautiful day here in Houston, Texas. Blue skies for the most part. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hey, listen, I'm not going to be here long, but I take a look at what I put in the chat in the description. I asked the question. We'll talk to the business owners out there, you folks out there running these great businesses or wanting to grow your business, and you've got associates or employees, and I'm hearing so much chatter around the anxieties of the summer and maybe not having time to take their kids on vacation, worrying about taking their kids on vacation, worrying about if their job's going to be there. That stuff still goes on, right? And it made me think about the time when I was way back in corporate America, managing people and different organizations. And man, it was always important to kind of make sure I had my finger on the pulse to the best of my ability, right? Because as we know, people will only share what they're comfortable sharing, and that sometimes they may not even do that, right? Particularly if they're in fear of their job or worrying about being taken care of and those things. So I just want you to think about, if you are in that space and you really want to keep your people, you really want to inspire your people, you really want to have an impact on your people's lives in a different way, then hit me up, right? Because we're working on some things that can help kind of make that connection stronger, to help those folks feel more valued, to help them want to be part of the organization, want to give their all. And that's what we all want, right? But I asked the question, and by the way, my name is Jeff Tyson, for those of you that don't know me, and I am the comeback king, because in business, I've had in life and everything else some ups and downs, but we keep showing up, right? So how would you like to have your employees or your associates have that comeback attitude when they tried something and it didn't work, but they knew they were going to still be recognized for their efforts, and they stand into what the company's mission is, what your mission statement's all about? Do they even know? Do you even have a mission statement? And if you do they even know what it is? And have they been a part of it? And so I just think that I want you to think about it for a minute, and then hit me up and say, hey, Jeff, yeah, we might be open to talking to you, because we've got some surveys we're working on that you can kind of get out there. I know everybody has this stuff, right? But hey, I'm sure that there's something out there that you may not have thought of that we may be able to offer you. And what better way to provide some comfort for your employees, for that associate that really wants to grow in your company, really wants to be part of your company. They just need to know that you care, know that you hear them, know that you see them, know that you feel them. Man, I think that's all we want, right? So anyhow, you guys know we love to chop it up here in Conversations with Jeff. So a business owner we have coming in tomorrow is a gentleman in Alabama who's really done some tremendous things in the insurance industry. And he's all about empowering his people. He's all about broadening their perspective in terms of business, life, community, right? Making it a full circle of things. So make sure you put that on your calendar for tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central. I want to make sure I mention that today, but I really want you to hear me when I say, hey, let's take a look at what's the real temperature of your business. Are you willing to hear the truth? Yeah, are you willing to hear the truth about how they really feel? And so if you're hearing this later, some folks in the business world, share this information with them. And as I wrap this thing up, I want you to understand, man, that, people still, there was that whole, what is that, when everybody was leaving their job with COVID, right? Resignation revolution and all that stuff. I think that's still there. But I do know that there's a lot of people that still enjoy what they do, and they like working for you, whoever you might be. And they just need to know. What better way to reward them than, hey, I hear you. Let's sit down. Let's have a conversation. How about that? And let's figure out what we can do to make it a better work environment for you. I mean, obviously, there's incentives around that. If they're happy at work, they're going to be happy at home. And when they're happy at home, the whole world gets to be a better place. So anyway, think about it. Show up tomorrow for the show. My man Kevin Fernandez out of Alabama. As we always say, what's that stinking thinking you got? When you heard that question I asked, Did you kind of rule yourself out, Mr. Business or Mrs. Business Owner? Or are you open to what we're talking about? Change your thinking, change your life, baby. Conversations with Jeff. We'll see you. Take care. Bye-bye.